comes Big George. He had 6 pounds more than he weighed against Moore last November. But there have been underdogs that big who have won the title before, and a nice right hand by Schulz. Foreman wild with the right hand, almost amateurish. There's that long tree-like left jab of Foreman, one of the great jabs in boxing history. Good little combination by Axel Schulz is round number 1. Schulz sneaks in a right. Schmeling, who of course won it, and Carl Mildenberger, who in 1966 attempted to wrest the title from Muhammad Ali, but chopping left uppercut inside from Foreman. Mildenberger fought well before being stopped by Ali in 12 rounds. Foreman getting more serious, left hand by George. All right, let's take a look at some of that work by Big George in round number 2. There's the left uppercut, and as you can see, it just ripped. Right hand by Foreman, and Schulz counters. Nice left jab by Foreman. Better round for Foreman here in the second round. He's really gotten his jab to much, much better work. Right uppercut by Foreman inside as Schulz. Schulz looking for an opening. They're trying to come across with the right hand, but it's hard to reach George with those kind of punches. Nice right hand by Schulz. Foreman tried to counter, but Schulz got much the better of that exchange. Nice right hand by Axel Schulz, showing some quickness there, leaped in with a left hand. Right hand to the body by Foreman and a left hand to the body by Big George. Now concentrating on the body, trying to take the wind away from the challenger Schulz, who answers back with a couple of jabs. Axel Schulz went to visit Max Schmeling a few weeks ago to talk about this fight, to get some tips. This is the first round, really, that Axel Schulz has tried to jab Foreman. Schulz getting bold. But Schulz may be boxing better than many thought coming in. Nice combination from Axel Schulz. Angelo Dundee wants more jabs from Foreman, and that's the way he starts here in round 5. That's a good jab from Foreman. George has the jab working better tonight than it did against Michael Moore last November. Good right uppercut from Foreman. Schulz answers back with a right of Schulz, and possibly could start bleeding into the eye later in the round. Foreman really ripping the jabs here in round 5. Schulz would try to emulate what Tommy Morrison did against Foreman. I wouldn't say he's gone to the extent that Morrison did. Morrison really was dancing around the ring. Quick right hand from Axel Schulz. Take a little bit more effect on Schulz than the one from Foreman did. There's that good right from Schulz. Come to the 4. Inside the final minute of round 5. The Axel Schulz chant goes up from the German fans here in attendance. Right hand from Foreman after a Schulz right. That one hurt Schulz. Schulz in a little bit of difficulty here, comes up and holds Foreman. There was the right hand by Schulz, but Foreman answered with the big right hand of his. On a couple of occasions, it has served him well. That right hand by Foreman was powerful, but most of the punch taken on the shoulder by Schulz, who lands a very good right of his own. All right, let's take a look. There's that Schulz getting in that quick right, and there it is again. As they're in close, actually, Schulz is able to land quick right hands. Watch it again. Boom. and then has served as a sparring partner for Schulz for the last 4 weeks. Left hook by Foreman. Foreman plodding forward, getting the jab off every now and then, but Schulz very busy and finishing up the round very big here in the final seconds of round 7. Bruising also under the right eye, but Dundee was paying attention mostly to the left eye of Foreman between rounds. And Dundee, very angry, was yelling at Joe Cortez, the referee, between rounds. Big George weighing 256 pounds tonight. He is not the heaviest man ever to fight for the title. Primo Carnera was, but several times more than that. Oh, good right uppercut from Foreman. But Schulz displaying the good chin we heard about. Foreman lining him up with the jab. Now that one lifted Foreman's foot right up off the canvas. Cortez has been fairly busy tonight. Schulz unloading, Foreman trying to back him off. And all the predictors of a 1 or 2 round knockout have long since seen their predictions go down the drain. Schulz back in the move once again. There it is again. Same thing happened to Jerry Cooney when he fought Foreman. Too much of an uppercut. Three judges score the fight here. Referee has no vote in the scoring. The judges are Dalby Shirley and Stuart Winston of the United States and Hector Vilches of Mexico. That was a rare 1-2 attempt by Foreman. Oh, a good right hand by Schulz. All right, let's take a look at some of the action in round 9. There's that right hand by Axel Schulz that knocked George Foreman off balance and knocked him back. In addition to Schulz's great chin, we should point out, of course, that George Foreman has a magnificent chin as well. He's a hard man to hurt. But this is a man who came here to fight. Nice uppercut inside by Schulz, and then Foreman answering back with the left. Foreman rips a left, and Schulz answers right back. This kid is tough. George still has that great power. That has never left him. Reflexes, of course, not what they once were. 1 minute into round 11. Strong right hand from George Foreman. Oh, there's that 1-2 by Foreman. And Schulz. Schulz has eaten a lot of those left jabs. Right hand by Foreman. Some of the fans here in the arena taking up a USA chant now to counteract the German fans in attendance. Ripping right hand from Axel Schulz. Schulz fires back. And it is Schulz here in the final 30 seconds of the round after Foreman had dominated the earlier portion. Than anyone could have expected as a 7-1 underdog, trying to annex the heavyweight championship of the world from George Foreman. His fans have been roaring in the last few rounds as Schulz has gotten better and better. 2 minutes to go in the fight. Good right hand from Axel Schulz. Foreman marches forward, throwing the jab. Hitting on the break is Axel Schulz, and a big flurry of punches from Axel Schulz. Axel Schulz fighting the fight of his life against one of the legends of sport, George Foreman. And Schulz is closing strong. Half a minute to go in the fight. Foreman runs into a right. Because this has been a terrific 12 rounds of boxing. Axel Schulz and George Foreman. What a fight!
for the winner by majority decision and still